I can focus on the moon or some stars in the sky, and although I've never been there, never seen it, my mind can leave, and I can consciously not and lose awareness that I'm right here on Earth, and my mind can be exploring the skies and the stars in the universe.
Yes, sir.
So being that way and being that type of spiritual being, that you can you can be focused and be in tune with nature and be in tune with creation, and it'll work for you, or it can work against you. Shaitan wants you to fear him and wants you to have anxieties. Muhammad Ali, he believed 100%. You know, a lot of people say he was kind of eccentric or kind of crazy or whatever you may call it. I think he strongly believed that he was the best, he was the greatest, and that Allah was on his side. That's the most important thing. That he believed in La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah. And he knew that with that nobody could defeat him. So a person that doesn't have anything that powerful to draw from, you can in a matter of a second, your focus can leave the ring, which is lightning fast, hands flying, can leave that ring and go to something distraction. And when say distract you, if you're up against somebody fast as Muhammad Ali, you're going down. So that's what happens to us. A lot of us have been deceived by Shaitan and all of his flowery, colorful creations and things of distractions, and we're being distracted and we're being taken out of the game, being knocked out of the game, distracted, when we should be standing firm on what we know is right and what we know we've been taught in the direction, and not listening to the distractions and the noise and the confusion, and just staying the course. I've been reading all through this book that I think the brother was saying through this program, that if you educate, if there's one teacher, his responsibility is to teach. And that's the spirit of a believing Muslim. If you learn something, if you have one word or one verse from the Quran, then it's your obligation to share it with someone else so that they can benefit. And you will benefit, because Allah judges your actions by intention. All we have to do is just stay the course and remain steadfast, and inshallah, all of our communities will look like this one here.
Takbir! Takbir! Takbir!
Takbir! Allahu Akbar.
Well, I continue to reward you, man. You don't know the thought from Thank you very much.
I think you can see in the humble and wise expression, you can see what that he's the father's son.
That's right.
He's the father's son.
Yeah, no,
You know, people would look for real flowery talk, an exciting presentation and everything, and the Imam didn't come that way.
That's
He
right.
was very low key, and but he was just giving pearls of wisdom, And I think it was yesterday, I think I said, or during the Jummah, I think I said, the Imam would be explaining the religion, and he would be way up there, and he'd just be, just naturally coming from it. He didn't make a big production out of it, and man, it would just give you goosebumps. The way he would be teaching, and Brother Wallace, we thank you and your wife, Sister Robin. They have a family, they have a young family. They have a baby, I think he's, how old is he's 1 year old. It's kind of tough. It's kind of tough traveling, with toddlers, and they have other children. How many children do you have all together? 4. He's a busy man. 4 children, that's a good sized family. That's a lot of obligation, and it's hard to leave sometimes, get out of the routine. We like to thank them. We also like to thank Sister Laura, who is a volunteer here, been volunteering for many years. She's not here today, but her husband is here. And she's been volunteering her time, her energy, her money, everything. And we'd like to thank her. Allahu Akbar. Also the Shamsuddin family, Brother Ismail Shamsuddin and his wife. his son Eric, and they're helping us tremendously. And also his brother, Elbert Dean, who's not here, tapped in. Believe you me, brother, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't even have any insurance. Because we didn't always pay the bill on time. And he didn't drop us. All right? Alhamdulillah. So it pays to do business with your Muslim brothers and sisters. And I also like to thank Sister Bahija and my wife, Sister Majida Ramadan, for putting this together. And I also like to thank all of you. We have a very good community. We have a very strong, spirited community here at Masjid Nuruddin, the Deen Mohammed School. We don't have a lot of fitna. We don't have a lot of arguing and bickering and fighting and all kinds of things like some, sometimes brothers call. I said, what are you calling me for? They call me from all over the country to say, he threw me out the masjid. What are you want me to do? We don't have them kind of problems. Alhamdulillah, that's a blessing. That's right. We have what the masjid should be, which is a group of families. Huh? We got families, and the children grow up and marry one another, etc., the way it should be. Well, my brother Hafiz Muhammad, internationally known security man, he's continuing to do the work as he served Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Imam Deen Mohammed, and he's a very loyal man, individual, with Brother Wallace Muhammad II. And his sons, they all big and tall, just like him. I think he got 14 children, something like that. Is that right? Now that's a busy man. But he told me that my wife said that there's cake outside.
All right.
And that's one way to get us out of here, because we're supposed to be up out of here soon. And we don't have to go home, but we definitely got to get out of here. So alhamdulillah, we thank all of you for coming out and supporting us with your time, your money. I was talking to Brother Masali, and they did a wonderful job too. Our jazz band, excellent, very professional. And we don't want to take your care and your concern for granted, because some people, you tell them that the masjid burned down, and they say, what time is the basketball game starting? So I don't want to bring you down with that, because that's not your spirit. But believe you me, some people have that spirit. It's just as if you said that you dropped your soda on the ground and the bottle broke. The masjid burned down. Yeah, brother. Yankees playing tonight? Unbelievable. So we really, and I mean this sincerely, we thank all of you for your taqwa. That's the word that the Imam taught us that we didn't even know, right? We take so many things for granted. The Imam taught us, and some of us got back up there, we want to argue with the Imam.
That's right.
But we learned a little Arabic, and the Imam taught us that.
Yeah.
You didn't know that word, Juma. Come on, stop lying. You didn't even know that word. Huh? Yeah. Did we know it? No. All right. So alhamdulillah, is a blessing. That's a very key point that Brother Wallace hit. And he's right when he said that his grandmother and grandfather looked upon this whole community as members of the family.
That's
They
right.
really did.
Yeah.
They looked at it as a nation. Some of them were lost, right? But still, we were trying to get them. We were hoping that they would become found. And that was a very beautiful spirit, that we had. And the Imam said that spirit is coming back. That spirit is coming back. We went through a lot, and we're still going through trials and tribulations. But that's just the life.